going to do this live. Hi, everyone. McBeard here, back with another deck guide for you. We're still in the season of love, and it's time to revisit monsters. It's been a while, but we have a good one here. First of all, I wanted to try out the brand new Imlerith. Deploy, set an allied unit's power to 7, and that's really all you need to know because it's kind of hard to trigger the other thing. But it's a cool card because it's very fast points. You put 17 points on the board. Sorry, you put 14 points on the board immediately by using an Ericus drone. And it's just a big bomb of a card. You're just going to play it kind of like Falibor. Like you're going to have some great uses out of it. But most of the time, it's just going to be putting 6 points on a bug. And that's okay. Point slam, big point cards, that's kind of Monsters' thing. I talked about how I think that that's fine. Solitaire, point slam. It's fine that Monsters has an identity like that. In a game with no combat, sometimes you need identities like that. But the basic idea of the deck here, I'm just going to move into this other view here. We'll take a look at the deck here. So the main idea is we have good long round and good short round. And we also have good control. And we can make a lot of great situations for ourselves. We can outpoint things that we maybe can't stop, or we can stop things that we can't outpoint. So I think I have some good highlights to showcase that. So on one side, you have the swarming win condition, and that's where you play stuff like Ericus Nest, Bone Talisman, Ericus Behemoth, your leader as well, which is Ericus Swarm, and Triss Telekinesis to try to find either a Bone Talisman or a Nest or something else that can help you swarm. So all those things help you pretty easily. It's easier to find that swarm stuff because your Wisp's Tribute can pull a Nest. And Marching Orders, if you have Ozrel in your hand, although Marching Orders is for Ozrel, and I like this card. Marching Orders is for Ozrel, but if you don't have it, you're getting Ericus Behemoth or Wisp's Tribute, which both cater to your swarm game. So it's just really good to know what you have control over with Marching Orders, and I think it's a really good tutor when I wanted to make some very specific room for some cards at the top. Not just Imlerith, but Triss Telekinesis as well, but Regis Bloodlust. So Regis Bloodlust, why would I be running this card? The reason is Skellige. It's also one of the reasons why I think that Ozrel as a package is just fine to run anyway. We don't need to run Egern. Again, I was trying to find points to make sure I wanted to add everything in my power, but Regis and Ozrel do prevent Crowmother and Greatswords from coming back. You can eat stuff out of the graveyard with Ozrel. What you can't do is remove artifacts if you hate Caretaker. So if you really didn't want to have this configuration, you could change it and you could add Xavier Lemons, but that's really the only way to solve that problem. But I think Regis Bloodlust, because it also stops Death Wish, so it can stop some serious things like Penitent, like Manticore, like Seductress. What's her name? Maruna. Got it. Or Maruna. So that's why I'm working with this right now, and we may have to tack harder, but we didn't see too much Skellige, but boy is Wild Boar too much. So Matt is usually drawing you Regis, Triss, or Imlerith, or Ozrel, which means that Marching Orders can guarantee your gold cards later on. So that leaves you a lot of room for your gold cards to all work together, and you can make your Bronze Core work for you in round 1 and round 3. In round 1, you're playing most of your Bronze stuff. You have really high value and Adrenaline Rush, and kind of in the counter side of it, if your opponent has something by itself, you can prey on that as well. So Predatory Dive, you could run just one of. I like running 2. A lot of the times your opponents can just play into it. There are a lot of counters to Predatory Dive, which is unfortunate. Like, Caretaker, Ramon Turcanel blocks it. Anything that's tutoring blocks it as well. The elves and scoia'tael usually get good trades with this card, but I do like running 2 of them. It's usually a mulligan, but that's fine to have mulligans in a deck where I kind of want to keep most of these cards. The Griffins and the Fletters, both of these serve the same purpose in that they're just incredibly high points for their cost. You get 8 from your leader if you just want to play your leader, or just the extra passive effect that you're getting anyway. So you're just getting it for 8 because of your leader, and the Flatter gets 9 if you get the Vitality ticking all the way up, and starts at a 6, so it's not just something you can just thunder away. So these cards are really, really strong in the early game. You probably don't need all 4 of them, but it's very good to kind of base your bronze gameplay around just being able to really out-tempo. You're on blue coin, just points. Just make as many points as possible. Put your opponent in a situation where they have to pass or risk going down a card. I think this deck has a lot of ways to do that in the short round and the long round. There's a couple of things you can change around. You may not like Queen of the Night. You might not like... I mean, that's one of the things that I think that I would give you the most leeway to not like between the second Predatory Dive or this. So you can pick other things in this slot. Obviously, 7 has some cool stuff for monsters. The new Adistriga is quite strong. The Beast is very good. If you wanted to switch up your 7s, you could run the Penitent instead. So you could do some cool stuff with 7. And at 5, maybe you want some extra added tech or hatred. I don't think you need it with Regis, but if you didn't want to run Regis, you could run the Northern Wind. Or perhaps Drowners. Some people like Andrega Larva as well. We don't do a ton of thriving in this deck, but we do enough that you might want it. But I think Andrega Larva doesn't need to be in this deck, even if it is an insectoid, even if it does cater to Behemoth. It's actually just not better than the 5s we have here, because the Flutter is, like, if you want to say the Flutter is worth 9 and the Griffin is worth 8 and the Adrenaline Rush is worth 8, you have to imagine that your Andrega Larva, both of these things are proccing 3 times, 4 times to be worth more. And I just don't think we proc it 4 times, so that's why I'm not running it. Check out the gameplay, though. I really enjoyed making this video. These games are great. All this is done live. So if you like the video, show me, tell me on YouTube, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone.
The truth is absolute. It will out.
Well, Azrael's a later card. We haven't had red coin yet for any of these, by the way. For any of them, I don't think. No, maybe there was one. All right, let's see how this works. Well, maybe I could. I mean, it's so hard. I think all the cards are very strong. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to like to mulligan in this deck because I see so much potential in a 10-card hand. I just see so much potential.
Stars contend, you shall be
Victorious today. So playing Diviner outright. This should be a favorite matchup for Erica Swarm. Yeah, Enslave, right? Nothing to lock, nothing to mess with. The tie game was crazy, though. That tie game. The trees. 2-point treason. Oh, baby. Value denial. The value denial in the poison game. I was learning that game, but... So... Wow, it really makes me wonder what the hell he has. I don't want to play anything now. Pugo is also probably... I should play Pugo.
How many rock champion get?
Harmony got a tiny nerf. Nova Guardian Justice was a pretty crazy nerf for a card that was... I mean, they could unnerf dwarves now that they nerfed that card. They could like unnerf almost. If they want to keep elves this strong, they could unnerf dwarves a lot with that Nova Guardian Justice change. What do you guys think about that? You can't play Cramner into Justice. You can't play the Mercenaries. You can't replay the Mercenaries. You can't target that, you silly goose. I saw you mouse over it. I saw you. How do you know I'm not playing Haunt or something? You don't know shit. I'm just gonna hold. I'm holding this for a bit. The Harmony 2 no. Yeah. There's Darnak in the chat. Absolutely hates that card. Percival is like the bane of his existence. Percival's very good. Percival's very good. Darnak, I see you, buddy. Ooh, the pass. All right. Whole lot of nothing happening here. Whole lot of nothing. So can't we just go for like pure swarm and just, that really screws him, right? We can go for a pure swarm bleed. Mata draws us similar. Well, now she draws us Triss. All right. Parasite art is so cool. Yeah, everybody agrees. Like people, I have heard people say they could just look at this card all day. Portal into what? Arcane.
Tremble before the light of the great sun.
The great sun. Old school, assimilate, enslave. Sad to see Oak set up and realize you couldn't do anything to prevent it. Yeah. There's a rat Morvud build that's like crazy good, I think, that I've only seen ever once. Maybe it's not that good, but I would like to try to play that. Old school. Old school. Yeah, you want to talk about old school, kids? Talk to me when your Eridan is a silver card on your board. You talk to me about old school. You little punks! Whoa.
The Nordling's hatred for us.
I deserve that, I guess.
We dance, for young is the night.
I think we're passing. After scenarios are included, everything feels old school. Wait, he's playing the flatter to eat. Well, I mean, it does. He does get the point. All right, so we're done here, right? We have a pretty strong setup. We need to get our nest and our Ericus Behemoth as well. And we've just got a crazy amount of points. Or we do that now. Or we go right, or we could play Leader, Triss into Talisman. And then we have a better short round.
Onward.
Well, it's too bad that I didn't find. Triss never finds Swarm. Triss, I think, might be a cut. But I think we go Talisman. Oh, Parasite the Flatter? We could have done that. Oh, and Leader. Yeah, that's fine. We pass here, I think. Oh, we'll just pass here, I think. So the bleed was bad, unfortunately, but we got the Leader. So even though we lose Last Say in a big way, we do have a strategy that might actually be pretty good against our opponent, considering we have Nest now. We have 3 gold cards that we would want, all of them. So we could have either of these on marching orders. We don't know which one it's going to be.
All these signs can mean but one thing.
Regis. Yeah, he used Peter as well. That's pretty good. So he used a lot of stuff. He used a lot of stuff. He could have a Syrah. Gross. No, yeah, I'm gonna bleed him. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this to happen.
Your deepest, darkest dreams, I can make them real.
I'm gonna wait for Wispus till the end, like, until I know what I'm dealing with here. Because if it's just gonna be control... Don't I just parasite this? Well, now I can roll for Wispus and kill. Oh, I could have killed with Predatory Dive as well. That's true. I'm running out of time. Now you know, it sucks because, because this could be Damien, but if this is Damien, I could still get him. Okay, so now Predatory doesn't matter. So this could make 6 up here, which is enough for Ericus Behemoth. Okay. Fion. Okay, so we're gonna roll now. Get Behemoth. Points. No Lambert, please. We've been countered by almost everything, but we haven't been countered by Lambert yet, so this would be the great Lambert. There's Damien.
Vigilance is
So he's gonna get he's gonna get his leader back to steal what exactly? Like to steal what? Well, I'm giving him more value by buffing first and not playing Azrael, but yeah, Swears would do it.
And the best head to the short lead.
He played Peter already, so I am safe to play Azrael, but he could have tall removal of some kind. Like this is just I'm just safe to get the value here. I think even though he does have Damien anyway. Yenvocation, right? Yennefer's Vindication. There's always something, right? They always have something. He has Last Say anyway. Bribery makes me sad, because Azrael makes me sad. Imlerith would make me sad, but he could see a lot of crap. Well, I would say that's a low roll, as far as bribery is concerned. Couldn't have killed Damien anyway. It was protected, right? What do you guys think? You guys think we have this? You guys think we have a chance here? Duchess Informant? That's awful! He has to play a fucking little baby spider. Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh, yes. Yes. Thanks for showing up, hanging out, coming out for the stream. We've had a pretty good day. We started off pretty strong with a resub from Rogue Digit and Wish 7, and we had follows from Captain Fab, Eat My Stool, F Maniacs, and then we had a nice big host from Spiro, and then the follows just poured in. I mean, isn't this fine? That's fine. A nest would be nice. I have a nest. We have red coin. Spasmodic and Heavy Jamed, thanks for the follows. The Key are resubbing 26 months of support. Whoa, it's a Nithril. Seems like a fine predatory dive to me. Dive, dive. A Sleeping Poro, Franz Jensen, Kang PC89, and Jason Jr. R. You want to see what's in the back? That's Shoop. That's Shoop. Oh, wait. Are you talking about my router? There's a router there, too. And he farts, too. He farts into the mic. Natural selection. Don't have. Regis might be interesting later. I panicked. The Goddess Leader in the skin store. Well, I like it because it's a dust-based cosmetic, and I thought that those were gone. And because I thought that they were gone, I've been making premiums left and right, and now I don't have enough dusts for the skin. I would say that I like it in that I like cosmetics, but I would say that, you know, I feel like we're a couple of steps away from Aridin in the Hawaiian shirt. I'm pretty sure Pool Party Aridin is just right around the corner, and I didn't want that before, and I don't know why I would want it now. Play another dive. We could have played another dive here. Prom Queen Francesca. Pool Party Anna too. Kappa. Yeah, it's 1200 dust. It's 1200 dust. I'm actually gonna open a bunch of kegs and get the dust for it. I might as well. Est tour research. Just play Nest. Tennis player full test? Yeah, exactly. Which card back do I like the most from the event? I think Yen's card back is probably the coolest. I think Shiny's card back is probably the second coolest. I think Triss card back is probably the third coolest, but I think they're all amazing. Shiny's is pretty interesting. I like that it's like the medic card back. It's cool. It's like, as a priest main, I would only ever use this card back. As a cleric main. The German voice acting of Amir, the GG sounds very sarcastic. Yeah, each region has a taunt that they hate more, I imagine. Good row. So now we just need to use 1 leader charge to max out Behemoth's potential. Hey, Magetta. 8 months!
MCB Quokka.
Awesome combo!
Thank you so much, Magetta, and thank you so much for filling my Twitter feed with non-stop Gwent rage. I had a great clip of me destroying Nilfgaard, my friend. It's going to go on the YouTube video, and you're going to enjoy it. We strangle the life out of them. They concede out of shame. It's just a humiliating experience for the Empire. Great. Boom. Tywin Lannister, the actor. Yeah, he didn't. You know, Charles Dance does not have a very positive outlook on video games, so. We've got a big bone talisman. I'm going to hold on to my leader charges, but I'm definitely going to be playing the 12 points. There's like a trick of the eye, the disparity between 29 and 41. It seems like it's so many points. Like 29, 41. It's like when you see $3.99, it's like, it's just $3. It just looks worse than it is. Don't imagine the amount of senior people do. I would like my paycheck and I will be out of here. All right, we got our opponent on evens, playing Haunt, Death Shadow. Okay, okay. Your video games will do nothing. They'll never be famous. You are dumb. Go back to school and study how to bake a pie. We don't keep... This is round 2. We have evens. This is so good. Let's not keep this. Let's... So we have Osrel, Regis, Adrenaline Rush with Imlerith combo, Mata to pick up not Triss, but in fact Osrel as well. So that means that we get Crispus Tribute on marching orders. So this is probably just great. Probably just a great time for you and me.
We dance, for young is the night.
I like marching orders. I do. I like marching, and I like orders. Sounds like Subkaski. I mean, that was kind of... That's what I was channeling. Whoa. Playing Gels. So this makes me just want to pass right here. He has to play another card, and he's got his scary setup machine here. I'm pretty sure I just pass out of this. Good night. What a legend, right? New card. But I mean, he just plays Manticore, and it's just like it just gets worse and worse. Rip Gels. Well, revive. I mean, renew perhaps. We have so we have solutions now. We have some good solutions here. I keep Predatory Dive. I think my opponent is going to be surprised by that. As well as, do I keep Natural Selection and Regis? That's overkill. I don't need that. Flatter? I mean, it's not a bad card, but I can do better. I mean, it's kind of the same card here. Gels Treasure Hunter combo. I like it. Predatory Dive is a little not so good here anymore, but I'll still play it because removing one of these is not a bad thing. Oh, sweet. So I banish this. That's super good, right? That's super good for us. When we have double last say. Seems really super good for us. Like, because I feel like you probably missed an opportunity there to proc that. Little sliz action. Man, Adrenaline is so good. High roll the Death Wish with the Treasure Hunters and Gels. See, I was going to banish this too, because people have been talking about this card. I've heard tell of this. So he may not have like going down a card may not have mattered to him at all, because this is going to be pretty nuts. We have a lot of cards, though, right? The Treasure Hunter thing sounds amazing. So we high roll... Wait, the Treasure Hunters in Gels. Oh, man. He is getting many points a turn, that's for sure. Definitely getting points. But I mean, we also have points. You create a random gold, but it's... Oh man, this is such a good fucking combo. Wow, wow, this is going to be close if it's going to be anything.
Your deepest
His darkest dreams, I can make them real.
Does it even matter? I don't think it matters. Yells and Penitent, and put all the 7-point cards. Yeah, all the 7-point cards are in deck, so. Rod Fiend. Ah, going for 4 that way. So we have Wispus. Wispus into Nest isn't even good. Wait, why did I wait so long to play Wispus? Damn, I kind of didn't really think about this. I could have done a better job. Could have done a better job. I don't think we necessarily lose, though. The opponent's deck is really scary. Because this last card could be Kayran, which is obviously I think we might just lose to Kayran, right? Maybe not Kayran. Geralt Erden.
Not your lucky day.
I mean, that hurts. But are we out of it now? Oh! Yo, yo. Oh, man. Those points, those points. Nice. What an easy game.